Hello everybody, welcome back to Books Forever. Today we will be reading Old Friends, New Friends. This is a scholastic book. Let's get into it. The sun rose as Lincoln and Lori Loud arrived in the big city. Lincoln was excited to hang out with his friend Ronnie Ann for a whole weekend. He missed spending time with her since she had moved away from Royal Woods. When Lincoln and Lori arrived, the entire Casagrande family greeted them. Ronnie Ann lived in an apartment building with her cousins, aunts, and uncles, and grandparents. Lincoln looked around, but Ronnie Ann wasn't there. Ronnie Ann's grandmother, Rosa, invited Lincoln to eat. I wasn't sure if you wanted breakfast or lunch, so I made both. I could eat both, Lincoln said excitedly. Ti adoro, Rosa said. I adore you. Lincoln felt like a member of the family, but where was Ronnie Ann? Lincoln was just about to take his first bite. He drooled in anticipation. Welcome back, lame-o, Ronnie Ann said, bumping Lincoln in the shoulder. In shock, Lincoln tossed the plate of food. It went right into the dog Lalo's mouth. Hey, Ronnie Ann, Lincoln reached into his backpack and pulled out a wrapped present. I brought you something to remember home. She tore into the package. Oh, cool, a Royal Woods sweatshirt. Thanks. Ronnie Ann put it on right away. Ring, ring. Before Lincoln could get more food, Tia Frida popped her head out. She was holding Ronnie Ann's ringing cell phone. Ronnie Ann, it's Samir calling, said Tia Frida. Ronnie Ann nervously grabbed the phone and hung up. I'll call him back later, she said, shoving the phone in her pocket. Who's Samir? Asked Lincoln. He is one of Ronnie Ann's friends, Tia Frida replied. They're such a close group, it's so sweet. Cool, I'd love to meet them, Lincoln said. No, this weekend is all about you, Ronnie Ann said quickly. Come on, we have a lot of catching up to do. Pow, bing, co! Ronnie Ann and Lincoln spent the morning playing video games. Yeah, no, dang it, Lincoln shouted as he lost to Ronnie Ann again. Yes, I still own you, Ronnie Ann said. Want to play again? Maybe later, Lincoln said. Let's go see the city. Ronnie Ann sighed. There's nothing to see, she said. It's just a bunch of tall buildings and smelly subway cars. Ronnie Ann's mother, Maria, leaned into the room. Oh, there's more to the city than that, Maria said. You should show Lincoln around, Ronnie Ann groaned. Fine. Ronnie Ann headed down the street. And there's a building, and another building, and an even taller building, she said. Wait for me, Lincoln ran to catch up. Across the street, some kids called out, Hey, Ronnie Ann. Ronnie Ann kept walking. Those kids are calling you, Lincoln said. The group approached them, waving. Ronnie Ann quickly took off her sweatshirt. Hey, I'm Lincoln, Lincoln said. He reached out to shake hands. I'm sure Ronnie Ann's told you about me. Actually, no, I'm Casey. That's Amir, and that's Nikki. Sup, Nikki said. How do you know Santiago? Link's a part of my rough and tumble past, Ronnie Ann replied. Lincoln laughed. The only thing rough and tumble was that church carnival ride that made us puke up our cotton candy. Casey, Samir, and Nikki looked confused. We should get going. Ronnie Ann started to pull Lincoln away. You guys want to hang with us? Lincoln asked. Heck yeah, the trio said excitedly. Ronnie Ann let go of Lincoln and forced a smile. The group stopped for hot dogs in the park. So what do you guys do for fun uptown? Asked Samir. What do you mean? Lincoln said, confused. I'm not from... Ronnie Ann bumped Lincoln hard. Ah! Lincoln shouted as he landed in the fountain. You look high, Ronnie Ann explained quickly. After the park, the kids visited the highest floor of a skyscraper. Welcome to the top deck, the elevator operator said. Don't forget your souvenir photo on the way out. The kids ran to look at the windows. They could see the entire city skyline. Ooh, this view is amazing, Lincoln said. Our tallest building doesn't come close to this, but it does provide a great view of my friend Liam's chicken farm. Nikki gave Lincoln a weird look. I've never heard of a chicken farm in the city. I don't live in the... Ronnie Ann interrupted. Oh, look, a blimp! She pointed to the sky. Everyone turned to look, but there wasn't a blimp in sight. "Ah, you missed it," Ronnie Ann said. Lincoln was suspicious. Ronnie Ann had been cutting him off all day, and he started to think he knew why. Lincoln noticed Ronnie Ann's Royal Wood sweatshirt was tied around her waist. "Hey, Ronnie Ann, it's pretty cold up here. Don't you want to put on your sweatshirt?" "No, I'm good." "Then let me borrow it." Lincoln grabbed his sweatshirt and glared at Ronnie Ann. "Hey, what's your problem?" Ronnie Ann asked as she grabbed it back. Lincoln pulled Ronnie Ann away from the others. "I know what's going on," he said. "You lied to your friends about where you're from." "That's ridiculous," Ronnie Ann replied. "Are you just embarrassed about being from Royal Woods?" Lincoln asked. "Just drop it, Lincoln," said Ronnie Ann. "I'm not lying about where I'm from," Lincoln insisted. He started walking back to the group. He was going to tell the truth. "Why do you have to mess everything up?" Ronnie Ann said angrily. "I didn't ask you to come here in the first place." "You're right." Lincoln turned around to face his friend. Was she even his friend anymore? "Maybe I'll just go, right after I take my complimentary souvenir photo." Lincoln stormed off. Lincoln returned to the Casagrans' apartment alone. The family was watching TV in the living room. Hey everyone, Lincoln said. "I just remembered I need to go home, so I'm going to pack." He made a quick exit to Ronnie Ann's room. As soon as he left the room, Ronnie Ann came in. "Where's Lincoln?" she asked. "He's packing," Maria said. "What's going on?" "I did something dumb," Ronnie Ann admitted. Then she ran to her bedroom. "I'm sorry," Ronnie Ann said. "You can't leave. I didn't mean what I said before. I do want you here." Lincoln continued putting his things in his backpack. "I don't understand," he said. "Why don't you want your friends to know you're from Royal Woods?" Ronnie Ann sighed. "I wanted them to think I was a city kid, so they'd want to hang out with me." Lincoln stopped packing. "Well, if they're really your friends, they'll like you for who you are, not for where you're from." "Guess you're right," Ronnie Ann said. "Thanks, lame-o." She grabbed Lincoln by the arm and led Lincoln out of the room. "Come on, we need a do-over of today." "Can we start with a redo of my souvenir photo?" Lincoln asked. "It didn't come out great." Ronnie Ann laughed. "Sure, but let me take care of something first." Lincoln and Ronnie Ann met up with Nikki, Samir, and Casey. "Can I talk to you guys?" Ronnie Ann asked. "I'm not from Uptown. I'm from a small town called Royal Woods. I'm sorry I lied. I get it if you don't want to hang out anymore." "Of course we want to hang out with you," Casey said. "Yeah," said Samir. "We don't care where you're from." After a fun weekend, it was time for Lincoln to head home. "It was great meeting your new friends," Lincoln said. "Yeah, but there's nothing better than old friends," Ronnie Ann said. "Come visit again soon." The end. Thank you for reading this read-aloud with me. I hope you enjoyed this book as much as I do. And don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below which book I should read next. Bye for now and see you in the next video.